Okay. So today we are activating in Lioness codes is protective cave. Protective cave. So 2 meditations ago, we did something similar, which was maternal den, paternal den, being our inner parent and to make us feel safe. This is an extension of that. This is boundaries. This is literally, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but this has been a 10-year exploration for me. It's like there's more and more and more and more to learn about this world of boundaries. So I'm going to keep this talk brief because we're going to just allow it to move into the activation. The thing I think I want to impart the most is just to share with you that, to me, the way I see boundaries is an innate yes and an innate no. It's an embodied biological experience of this is my own personal truth of my limitation, and this is my own personal truth of my desire. And that is inbuilt in every animal, right? And we are taught that it is wrong. And my one of my teachers on boundaries said this, and it's so innocent, but I was at a pool party and I saw a dad do it innocently to their child. And I thought, oh man, how unaware innocently are we of this that's going on? Where a child, you're at the pool party and they say, hey, go give Auntie Carol a hug goodbye. And the kid's like, I don't want to. No, don't be rude. Go give Auntie Carol a hug goodbye. I don't want to. So, no. Come on, give Auntie Carol a hug. Come on, just give me a hug goodbye. And the kid's like, what the fuck? I like my boundaries. Like, I don't want to hug Auntie Carol right now. And society says it's rude that you don't hug Auntie Carol right now. Goodbye. So these are again, when I say innocent, like we've all done this. And I watched it at the pool party. Go say bye. And I'm like, in my little head, like, don't codependently offer advice, Jamie. But I wanted to be like, your child is in a boundary right now. I know that's hard for you to see because you probably don't respect your own boundaries. Neither here nor there. But I want to validate. And as we activate this energy, you'll notice more of like, I don't want to do that. Or I want to do that. Or I don't want to do that. Or I want to do that. Or I'm done for the day working, or I need a nap, or I want to go see things. You know, when our nervous system comes on and tries to protect us from this innate yes and no. So it's funky, it's confusing, it's a thing that requires exploration and tending to. We could do another 8-day meditation just on this, 8-year meditation just on this. But you'll start to notice, what I want you to start to notice is, when does my body just go, no, and it's quiet and it's peaceful and there's not much around it? Or, yeah, I'm curious about that, and it's quiet and it's peaceful and there's not much around that. Your job is to start saying in small, tolerable ways, can I give myself permission to move in this direction? That doesn't feel good to me. I don't like the way I was just talked to. I don't want to hug Aunt Carol goodbye. We don't have to be crazy about it, but we can just be like, like the kid. Our animals do it too. We're in their face and they go, right? What if we did? That's what the little kid was trying to do. I don't want to hug it. It's just, it's in us to go like this or to go like this. So I grew up, the word I would hear in my own head a lot is that I don't feel safe, right? And something that has made me feel safer and safer and safer is realizing that it is a journey of getting to know your innate that are there under all the chatter, yeses and nos, and beginning to honor them. Because that's where the maternal paternal den that we talked about the other day comes in. So protective caves this is what I wrote down for today: boundaries, natural killer instincts, healthy aggression, and feeling safe. So when we need to, because we're that's a whole nother level. Violated, no, or yes, it's both. I want to explore this. I don't want to explore this. So can we give ourselves permission? So let's put our hand on our heart where the activation's coming in. Can I give myself permission to love, accept, and honor myself as I explore my innate yeses and nos? Because what's going to come up is we're going to be faced with people are going to think I'm crazy. People are going to think I'm a diva. People are going to think I'm too much. This is wrong. This is bad. And that's where we come in with radical self-love that says, honey, this is an undeniable yes and no. It's a biological boop or boop. I love you. I unconditionally give you permission to explore this. What? Okay, if we're wrong, we can apologize. Oh, I'm practicing boundaries. But I am safe and loved. You can say this out loud. I am safe and loved and held in my own acknowledgement of and following through on. It's what honoring means to me. Following through on. It's like I get to know and then I follow through on these little internal nudges of yes and no. So I'm here for that. I allow that. Good. So go ahead and put your music on in the background. We've already started healing, but now we're going to move in. And hello to those of you guys I didn't say hello to that got here as I was talking. Happy Monday. So just start to settle in, put your music on. This is a tough one if we've had people pleasing tendencies and trauma responses. It's like being in your no seems like, oh, I'm going to lose everything I have. I'm going to lose everyone I have. But you won't lose you. And life is a reflection of you, as we talked about yesterday. And when you respect yourself that much, well, you will receive more respect in life. Little bit at a time. Okay, so let's start to, if it feels good, as always, just kind of sway or stretch a little bit or start to bring some more breath to the belly. I call all of my energy back to me now. I want you to place your focus on yourself. Just kind of slowing everything down from wherever you were. You guys are changing your DNA in this series. It is super cool to witness. Good, and you can let your body keep swaying. This calms the nervous system, or you can allow your body to be still. What feels good to you today? I call all of my energy back to me. And sometimes, honestly, it's even helpful to say that out loud. I release that which is not mine to carry. We feel a lot. We feel other people's things. I'm going to send that back to them, and I just give them over to God. Give them over to Creator. I give them over to Source. I'm here to love, not fix. Yeah. You should use the word that resonates with you. God, you help them. Right? So it's kind of like anybody in our field, we might be trying to process, absorb, fix, help. Just put a golden light from their crown chakra up to Source and just let them be plugged back into Source. Give them that gift today. Source can support them better than I. What? But I'm a healer. It doesn't have to make sense to our mind. And then let's let our top of our head be connected to creator, to source, right? Like a beam, a spotlight straight down. I've got my juice flowing, they've got their juice flowing. And if it is aligned, I can love and support, but not from a place of urgency, emergency, have to, just from a place of it feels like the next thing to do to love and support this person. I feel inspired to do it, not obligated or afraid they're not okay if I'm not helping them. Oh, that's a big one. I know I've had that. Just breathe. This is a major upgrade today. Okay, I'm behind my eyes, so soften your eyes and bring your awareness behind your eyes. Slowing everything down and breathing. It's a beautiful time just for yourself. Let the breath slow down and move down into the belly. No right way to sit or be, just see if you can settle in and relax. Down into the belly, and nice slow exhale. So the exhale is just longer than the inhale. Sending signals of safety. I am the one who is going to create my safety moving forward, because I show others how to care for me and respect me by not tolerating crap. Okay, good. So here's the part where we surrender why we tolerate crap. It's all innocent. So bring the biggest amount of compassion you have, the biggest amount of mercy you have for yourself. I surrender to you, Source. I surrender to you, Holy Spirit, Creator. Use your words, higher self. Any reason why I do not honor innocently these innate yeses and nos. May the reason and solution be gently and joyfully and easily brought to my attention, or simply healed now, the snap of a finger. Done. Resolution is here. I start to wake up. I see, oh. So I'm being guided for us to look for a moment, just neutrally. Why may I not honor my no's or yeses? Am I afraid of being abandoned or rejected or unloved? We look with compassion. Let's just ask and take a breath and soften that whole body. Why may I be innocently dishonoring my innate yeses and nos? Just breathe and soften. Any reason that I may have just seen, I can begin to notice as a part of me, not all of me. And I'm just going to let that part know I love you. And I'm sorry this has been our horrific experience. And I'm sorry you've been so afraid. Thank you for your resilience and showing this to me today. I am willing to learn better for us now. And maybe you got a reason, maybe you didn't, neither here nor there. We send it up to Source. Heal this, please. I intend resolution, clarity. Your intentions are powerful. We learn that in the Creator meditation. Breathe and soften the body. Let that air move down into the belly. Just relax and receive. Soften. Nice long exhale. And just from this quiet, contemplative space where we almost allow answers to dawn on us. You don't have to control it or think about it. That's using the mind. But these questions come from a deeper dimension. The answers come from a deeper dimension. We say the question and then it's like it just dawns on us. It kind of floats through like a horse galloping through your consciousness. Oh, and it feels true and real. So from that space, we're going to ask, not from our mind, our heart knows the answer, higher self knows the answer. What would I need? What would I need to feel safe, being and honoring my yeses and nos that are innate in me? What would I need to do, think, say, be, shift, heal, change? What would I need to do? We don't need to know how. We're just looking for an answer to pop in, boop, in order to feel safe in my yeses and nos. So just breathe and soften the body. And we're just kind of in an internal listening space. Easy, easy, easy. Good. And just see if you can take in any small action step that may be required here. Like, I'd need to put myself first, or choose me, or love myself, or read a book about it, or ask Jamie about it, or know that it's my own fierce honoring I'm looking for. Or there's an energy I need to transmute. Could be anything. Take a moment to make a little promise to yourself of what that looks like. Small, easy step, nothing big. Good. And we're just going to internally, you can whisper this or you can say it in your mind. We're just going to affirm, could I open to the possibility? I want you to really breathe and soften that body still. Could I open to the possibility that I could eventually one day be in actualization of my boundaries, of my internal innate yeses and nos, and loved at the same time, resourced and provided for at the same time, seen at the same time, safe at the same time, enough at the same time, understood, honored, and respected at the same time. And any other word that you may fear you'd lose if you honored your yeses and nos. So could I honor my yeses and nos and have this quality I fear I may lose at the same time? Acceptance is a big one at the same time. Forgiveness at the same time. Compassion at the same time. Grace at the same time. Unconditional love at the same time. So we're just opening up our field of quantum possibility. I had to sacrifice all of this. And now I can open. Just breathe and soften. You're doing beautifully. My safety comes from getting to know these little yeses and no nudges in my body. And then taking small, slow steps to honor them over time, showing myself it's okay. I surrender my worst fear around this. My gosh, that's that little twinge that's still there. God, if I do this, that, surrender that one to source. And we're going to say, I surrender it known or unknown. We may not even be aware of what it is. I surrender it known or unknown. I choose love and truth instead of this. I choose to be an example, a way shower of just loved and boundaried at the same time. Boundary is an interesting word. It doesn't mean rigid or loose. It means soft and flexible and discerning to the moment, present with the body. What feels good to me right now? What feels true to me right now? I move towards, I move away, and it's okay. Still loved. People understand. Oh, yeah, you need to go take a nap. All right, I guess I'll go take a hike instead. Offering yourself all the compassion for not being able to live this way, as this, again, is not normal in our world, very innocently so. But you're getting a little suspicious now to help yourself feel better. This part of you is valid and real and true and perfectly intact. It may take some time to get to know, and that's also perfectly normal. And all I want you to do this week is just get curious. Curious about what an inner yes and an inner no feels like for you. And we start small. Let's do it with food or picking out flowers at the store or crystals. What feels open and expansive? What feels nah? Limits and desires inbuilt. And here's this last guidance we're getting is to give yourself self permission, right? We don't have to wait for others to say, hey, it's okay for you to be in your yeses and nos. We've been waiting for that for forever. So we're going to say to ourselves right now, hey, it's okay. I give you permission right now to get to know this part of yourself and to honor and actualize it in all the time you need in the safest way. Because it is actually better when we live this way than non-boundaried, than rigid or too open. And we forgive the one in us who had to live that way to survive. But we, as we learned a few meditations ago, become that fierce, loving inner parent that says, I've got you now. You've got my permission. Let's do this a little bit at a time. Safely, patiently, baby steps. No rush. Lifetimes, lifetimes, lifetimes. Good job, guys. That feels good. So let's bring our awareness behind our eyes. And let's breathe. And let's notice that our body's connected under and below us. And maybe it feels good to start to sway a little bit, as I always do, or maybe roll the shoulders or the neck, or maybe just a gentle, sometimes it feels good to shake out the hands or the feet, just very gentle transition. Okay. And slowly coming back. If you enjoyed this journey with me, please check out the description box below for more ways that you can journey deeper.